Yo, what up? It's your boy Meek Melly, man. We in the trap house. You already know how we doing it, man. We stay in the motherfucking trap house doing what we do. Giving y'all the hottest music on the streets right now. Let's get it.
This your boy Jerusalem and Scarfellow Music Group. And you rocking with Miss LB and my homie Zeno Star. And the Trap House rocks. Eventlevel.com.
Alright, this your boy Project Pat up in this thing, Trap House. Y'all know how we get down. You'll never be a G. Ta-ta.
You're tuned into the Trap House Rock.
Don D&T-Y, Ghost and Raekwon, Big Daddy Kane, 91 Nas, 92 Big, yeah, 94 Pop. I cook a whole brick and let my
rap house. I got a trampoline trap, my shit jump all night. Boy, I got O's of that fish scale and dumb hard white. Yo, who you know in Carolina got Broadway, yay? The fiends dance for it like they in a Broadway play. Yo, I got plugs over here, I'm plugged over there. Plug, nigga, I'm plugged everywhere. And when Migo come through, ain't no habla English, but he play with them keys and don't use no fingers. I saw Kilo niggas turn into Christinas. When them niggas go to jail, they some real good singers. When I say Tata, I ain't talking about Queens, I'm talking T.Y. Winston, the kid with the fiends. And back when I did get them Levi jeans, I get cut like a nigga who ain't make the team. A nigga fuck if I don't make the screen, cause I know how to take a pack of hard white and make it green. And motherfucker, I can pay your fee $50. He'll break in your Lexus and take your screens. While you frontin', I'ma get this cream. Then cop a old school with a rag top and make it lean. Every time I play the strip, I make a scene. Cause my car keep flip-flopping blue to green. Yeah, that's candy, baby. And it's official, I got my shit painted in Miami, baby. Got soldiers that's ready to buck, so I could get you wet like a horny bitch ready to fuck. Or when that day you leave a hole in you, Reese cup size. And I'm like Jordan, I be wearing that 4-5. My niggas more live. Yo, come home and find your mother and your kids in the living room hog-tied. And we ain't through yet. We killing everybody in your whole family, nigga. Then we getting you wet.
Don D&T-Y, Ghost and Raekwon, Big Daddy Kane, 91 Nas, 92 Big, yeah, 94 Pop. I cook a whole brick and let my rap house Don D&T-Y, EPMD, 93 Mob, Jay-Z and 88. In the club 50, new 3,000 locks. I cook a whole brick and let my rap house rock.
What's up, everybody? It is Trap Out Tuesday right here at eventlevel.com/trap/TV. We do have a lot of news to cover and things to talk about tonight.
Yes.
You know, it's a lot going on out there in Michigan about the water. I know we were going to have Greatness come and talk about that, but the thing that I wanted to touch on was, you know, how Meek and 50 were going at it, and Meek, how much did he donate? 60,000 bottles of water?
Something like that.
Well, Diddy done got on there today. He's donating 1 million.
He should.
$1 million or 1 million bottles?
1 million bottles of water.
I can't get mad at that.
You can't get mad at it, but still,
No.
they just need to do something about the water, period. Did you guys get to check out the new video game that 50 and Drake were talking about, the Meeky Mill video game? It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I don't understand that.
It looks like Donkey Kong, but it's Meek, and he's jumping. It's crazy. I've just been following the hype, you know. Meek Mill's been on our show, you know, and we've been talking about the beef for a long time, but I just thought it was funny. You know, maybe they'll get the water situation right. I wish Greatness was here to talk about it more. She knows a little bit more than I do.
I mean, to me, it's a shame what the city is doing to their people. I mean, it is a disgrace what they are doing to the people in Detroit. Or was it Flint?
Yes, Flint, Michigan.
What they're doing to those people is unbelievable. There should be lawsuits lined up down the street for what they've done to these people. I mean, are you serious, man? Dumping shit-ass water into every fucking home? Are you kidding me?
See, this like kind of what you do. Okay, They got people catching all type of diseases like lesions and hair falling out. So they use biblical shit. And we talking about this the last days. See, everybody dying and catching these diseases from back in the days. And people don't see this big ass religious war shit that's going on, and that's an everyday basis, everything around shit like that. Because David Banner said this right here. Obama didn't do shit for black people but give them hope. You look at any other race, it's written down what he has done for them to improve them as a race. That's done nothing but gave black folks hope, because that's black folks' biggest problem. They always hoping for some shit. But David Banner said that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't have a comeback for that.
I mean,
no way I could have came out of that one. Safe.
I mean, I agree with you, Ziggy. There's shit going on that people need to start thinking about. I mean, actually, we don't want them thinking about it. Let them remain stupid. You know what I mean?
He also said this too. What you just said. He said, see, that's people's problem. Nobody thinks for themselves. Everything is laid out on the table, given to you so you don't have to think. Here, you could be this, or you could be this, you could be this. You don't have to think about being it. You could just be it. He said, I don't give a fuck what you think about me, just think.
But at the end of the day, they're dumping shit water into their drains. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what's up. Whatever's happened, that's happening. That's real.
Yep. What you gonna do about it?
Move. I mean, what else could you do?
Just
get
like
out of there,
when Donald Trump becomes president, I'm gonna move. We were talking about beef between 50 and Meat Mill, but there's some more beef getting ready to go down. I want Ziggy to elaborate on it. I'm still echoing a little bit, and it's making me really mad, but I'm not even going, you know what I mean? We're going to talk about this subject anyway. Now, Young Thug, y'all know who Young Thug is. He's all in the news. He's willing to battle the game. But I think he said that he's willing to battle him on the same track, like battle back and forth on a track. I'm not sure. But he also says that he is going to smack the shit out of Plies when he sees him. Young Thug said this. I think, in my opinion, it would be so funny to see Young Thug and Plies fighting. I mean, what do you think, Ziggy?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Before you elaborate, one more thing about Plies. Plies has been down through the years stealing people's name, doing things. He just does something all the time. He tried to steal the Regime, Dragon Gang, words, you know what I'm saying? All that. He recently said he started to run off with the plug thing. That's Nephew Texas Boy all day. We have documentation of that. Ziggy, what do you think about Young Thug and Plies fighting? Do you think he'll smack him if he sees him?
Okay, me personally, I used to be a fan of Plies. I've never been a fan of Young Thug.
I was a big fan of Plies.
Me too, until stuff starts surfacing and you see what people doing, stuff ain't right. But on some fighting, you heard what that nigga said? What type of niggas try to slam me and slam his damn self with $100 grand in my pocket, nigga? I beat your little ass half to death.
I seen it.
Absolutely.
I saw that.
Fool. You could tell fool be fighting. You know what I'm saying? So if Young Thug gonna come on with what he gonna come on, boy, he better come on with it. You know what I'm saying?
You can't just talk and say nothing. You got to do it if you're going to talk.
As far as Young Thug battling the game, stop that. Just stop. Stop. The game's going to crush you.
What's going to happen? What's going to happen, man?
If the game going to get too mad, he going to...
On the real. That's what I was just going to say. What's going to happen, man, is what's going to trickle over to the streets, man. Yep. And you're going to have some real stomp down street dudes who've been out here for 20, 30 years hollering that blood shit, man. That shit is for real. For motherfuckers who don't know, I've been in California. I seen this shit. You can't go in certain fucking projects. The police don't even go in certain fucking projects. And them niggas be gang banging for fucking real. And like people be, keep on, man. That's what, but see, this is what media want. They want things like this for friendly competitions to trickle over into the street shit. Cause then that's when people really
Because
because that's when it's beef.
If it's Young Thug trying to battle the game, it's definitely going to the streets because
it's probably already there.
I don't think they've even started yet, but he announced that today.
I bet you the feelers are out. I'll tell you that much. People's taking notice of everything that happens from here on out.
Let's let you elaborate on the word feelers. I've heard stalkers and I've heard lookers and watchers. And what's a feeler?
I mean, I don't know. You guys
it might be my new word. Just tell me what it is.
You just send your people out there feeling around and seeing what you see and shit like that.
Now, see, to me and Ziggy's feeling around means something different. Feeling around might get you put in jail.
What's feeling around?
Feeling around. Well, these days, you have to feel around if you're a man, especially down in Atlanta. You meet a girl in the club, you might want to
that kind of feel around. What the fuck?
Hey, did y'all see that with that boxer dude, that one boxer dude who was tongue kissing the one trainee girl, Sherry or whatever her name is?
Nah.
I didn't see that. I did see something this week on Facebook. You know, I delete people who share like fight videos and stuff. I don't think it's cool to just show a fight in the hood, blah, blah, blah. This fight, though, it was a cross-dresser. That's what the video was called, but like a transgender person, a black man, woman, man, and he was tall and cut up, and he was fighting this dude in the hood like it was the plug or whatever, and that drag queen whatever beat that drug dealer guy so bad, and it was hilarious.
Hey, have y'all ever noticed this though? Check this out. Have y'all ever noticed this? It's more African American trainees than there is any race.
Maybe it's just not televised. Hello?
I don't know, Ziggy, man, where I live, I don't see too many black
Maybe
people.
they're not in an industry where they get filmed or looked at. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're.
Ziggy?
I hear you.
Where I live, there's not too many black people, so I couldn't tell you, man.
Hey.
Okay, what I'm saying is maybe those white transgender people
Oh yeah.
aren't getting
You guys missed
publicity.
it. I'm saying that because Ziggy's doing there's no white people in his area. That's why I said it.
No, Ziggy didn't say there wasn't no white people in his area. Ziggy said he's afraid of white girls.
He's afraid of white people. That's why I said.
No, Ziggy ain't afraid of nothing. But he
My
said,
whole town's full of white people. I'm gonna tell you what. I got into a situation, right? I'm driving. You know, I got a license and shit, right? I'm driving. Cop pulled me over, tell me one of the tail lights is out, right? Okay, tail light out. He's like, "What a driver license?" Bam, there you go. You know what I'm talking about? He
he's
go
ready.
back. Bam, he go back to the car, hit his little thing, whatever. He come back to the car with an old script talking about the license plate, the registration don't match. Stop it.
Did it match?
Yeah, give him the papers and everything, right? He go back to his car. He come back like 10, 20 minutes later. He tell me get out the car. I get out the car. Everything checks out cool, but my partner noticed the glass jar in the back seat, and he believes to think that it may have marijuana in it. I said, boy, ain't no jar, no back with no motherfucking marijuana in it. Do I look like
was it though?
Bam, he goes to the car, bust the car down, get the jar out the car, reach his hand in the jar, ain't shit in the jar. So he goes to stick his nose in the jar to see if he can smell. He can't smell nothing in the jar. Tell me he go in the car. Now he go in the car. He don't come back and tell me nothing. He just go in the car, searching the car, busting the car down. He say he found the reed duct, which he never showed me anything. And anybody that knows me know I don't even smoke blunts.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. They can do whatever the hell they want. I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing you can do is just what you did. Don't say a word, even though you know what's going on. And that's it. That's your best shot.
If he clearly saw a jar back there with nothing in it, there was no need to open it and smell it. And you know nothing's in it. Now, if you were smoking a blunt, the smell would be probable cause to look. But you didn't see no smoke or no weed. You just went in it, putting your nose up in it.
Thank you. So that's like, he ain't got no probable cause to even be busting the car down in the first place.
It's because it was
I got
Ziggy
driver
Wisco.
license. I got driver license.
Ziggy, I got pulled over last summer, for not wearing a seatbelt when I was, and I had to eat the ticket. Like, cops are assholes no matter who you are. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Not all.
I don't want to go into mine, but I've had quite a few run-ins with blue lights and all that. They've done me the same way. Most of the time, 99% of the time, they were right. I was doing what they said that I was doing, so I had to pay a fine.
Hey, but check this out, right? The man gave me a ticket for drug paraphernalia, right? But the man didn't give me no fucking ticket for the light being out.
The technical issue at hand.
Didn't say nothing about none of that. So now when I go to court, I got to argue this point.
You gotta still go to court?
Yeah, because I'm not paying them no $500.
Hey, Ziggy, though, I got pulled over for DWI, right? And I had a half ounce of weed in the car, okay? The half ounce of weed was gone, but it wasn't in the report. They do that shit because it's a good paraphernalia or good weed, and they keep it for themselves. They do it. What are you going to do? Go to court and say, they got my paraphernalia or my weed? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm going to court. I'm going to court and make them show me the paraphernalia. You got to show it to me.
Right.
If he didn't, I remember I said that. He never showed me whatever he said he found.
Right.
It's a cold, cold world, Ziggy.
Yeah.
You think you just have bad luck?
Yeah. People do have bad luck for what your other entities have did, man.
I've always said here in the trap, when it comes to the police or like people getting caught doing this or that or getting shot by police, you know, and I'm just saying this from my opinion. If you are nowhere or have anything like that jar or anything, like if you're nowhere that the police is at, they can't get you. See, I'm not going to go around where any police can be even coming at me like that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I've learned my lesson to just keep your mouth shut no matter what they do, because the second my mouth starts, it's fists are flying right after.
One time they tried to, the first thing they asked me when they got me to the station, or they arrested me and took me in, the first thing, because I have tattoos, it was summer, so you could see my tattoos, and he was like, "Are you in a gang?" And I was like, I'm a cheerleading coach. Back then I was a cheerleading coach. I was like, I'm a cheerleading coach. I'm not in a gang. You know, and he's like, looking like you're lying, you know, so, you know, stereotype, I guess.
Wait, you were a cheerleader coach?
I was a all-star cheerleading coach.
So you still remember how you moves?
Oh, I didn't do the moves. I mixed the music and I did the music, and my daughter choreographed the routines, and I made them do them over and over and over and took care of all the paperwork and took them to competitions, and yeah. I have big trophies.
You got big trophies? That's why you like big trophies?
I like everything big.
Everything real big. Cars real big.
Money not real everything, LB.
Real big.
Not everything, LB.
What?
What about me?
Are you not big?
No, I am.
Well, then I said I
don't like white dudes.
I said big. I ain't say white. I didn't say I like white. I said I like everything big.
Yeah, I said that's me. I said not me. I'm big.
We might need to leave that one alone.
She got busted like a deer in headlight. You see that?
Hey, Mike be shooting his shot. You better clean that little rusty 38 off, Mike.
Yeah, listen, man. Every week she says no. She shuts me down, and that's it.
He wants me.
It just makes it.
He wants to be my first.
It just doubles.
He wants to be my first.
Hey, you might could reverse roll the 50 Shades of Grey on him, LB.
What?
You know, hit him in the torture room, in the torture chain, where he might like that thing around his neck and be walked around.
I'm afraid about LB. You know what I'm afraid about doing with LB? Because normally, you know, I've had women in my life that I couldn't get at, and I try really hard. Once I got it, though, I always kick them to the curb. I have a feeling that I may fall in love with LB.
Well, the thing about it is, if I chained a man up like that and had the whip and he had on some stupid little leather suit on his dick or something, I would feel like I would feel like, dude, you can't fuck with this dude because this dude let me put a little wrap around his dick and, you know, looking like a fucking dominatrix and all that mess. I don't think I'd like that. Because it'd make me feel like I was fucking with a man who, like, yeah, you really, like, the people I fuck with won't let you put no leather strip on their, you know, like, they're not wearing the leather belt and all that.
Hey, Ben.
I know what this podcast is going to be called.
I got a friend whose daughter came to him about 2 months ago.
Right.
And she lives in Boston, and she came home to Rochester, New York, to tell her father what she's doing for a living now.
What's she
She
doing?
went to school to become a professional. What's the word used? Dominatrix?
Yeah.
That's her job now. He's like, my daughter drove all the way 8 hours to tell me this is what she's doing for a living. I'm supposed to be happy about this. But she went to school for it. And listen, they taught her how to do it. She does not sleep with any of the customers. There's just people that come to their shop that just want to get tied down, whipped, and ordered around. It's it.
Now that is something that I might be able to do.
All white men, mostly all white men.
Take out my frustration. I'll take out the things that I'm not getting on them. So you like that shit.
I can't get into that, but hey, whatever floats your boat.
It goes down. Trapped Out Tuesday right here at eventlevel.com every Tuesday. We're going to take a short music break right quick, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk some shit.
Yeah.
Stay tuned in.
Shit talking.
Oh, he just ran off on that nigga. Oh, drop my trap on fire. Oh, that nigga busted at that nigga. My trap on fire. Damn, that nigga even forgot. Trap my trap on fire. 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 My trap on fire. Trap my trap on fire. My trap on fire. My other partner just got killed. My other partner died. Other partner just got life. My other doing fine. My homeboy mama crying. My homeboy mama tired. I done seen my brother dying from my eyes. What I'm supposed to do when he right there just died? My partner snorting lines. Think he lost his mind. The Lord sending signs. I need to get it right. Drop my trap on fire. 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 My drop my trap on fire. Drop my trap on fire. My drop my trap on fire. Before I let a nigga kill me, I'ma open fire. See it in my eyes. I ain't scared to die. I be there if my mama gon' be right there crying. I was raised on 6th Street. It was me and Life. We was selling dimes, trapping it all night. Another forward chat time, east and south side. Lil' to 111, then white nigga gon' ride. Drop my trap on fire. 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 Drop my trap on fire.
You're tuned into The Trap.
You're tuned into the Trap House Rocks show.
Miss LB Management.
Blackster
063. Eventlevel.com. Indie Republic. We are indie.
The Trap is definitely on fire with that track. That was Nephew Texas Boy featuring Young Dog. That song right now is number 4 on the ATL Top 20 charts. So we're really proud of that. This coming Monday, I'm going to get Butter the Great out of Chicago down here to Atlanta to get up with Nephew Texas Boy. They'll be in Patchwork Studios with the 19 Coalition DJs. They're going to be interviewed by another cable TV show that I hooked him up with, and then he'll sit down with DJ Smalls and do a live interview. Hopefully, if something happens and I can't make it to Atlanta Monday, you might see Butter the Great sitting right here with me in the Trap House, since he's coming that far, all the way from Chicago.
We're praying.
I love Nephew Texas Boy. I love it when we go down to Atlanta and do things with him. You know, he's got the new video out with Project Pat and Tracy T and Maybach Music. I put that together. I love it when I have to go down there to things like that. But I'd love it if they could come up here to the Trap.
Get them all in at the same time, man.
Nephew's not leaving Atlanta. He's doing so much right now, there's no way. But I'll try to get Butter the Great in here.
Which Butter the Great going to drive to this thing? Which one of his cars?
When Butter the Great rolls somewhere, it's like 30, 40 deep when he's in the club. But I guess on this trip, I asked him, he said, you want me to fly with about 3 or 4 people, or do you want me to drive with like 15? I was like, do your 15. You know, I want him to be safe. And, he keeps people on deck around him at all times. So they're driving, and they'll be driving. They won't be driving one of his personal cars. They'll rent something to come that far.
He should have caught a plane and just went with the 3.
The thing about it
showed motherfuckers what Chicago really about.
But see, another point that we are trying to make with driving, we discussed this, him and I. You can't carry nothing on that plane that you need to be with you, whether it's whatever or whatever. I'm not even going to say what it is.
See, he got enough money to buy it. You heard me.
Not what he wants to bring. He doesn't.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Let's get off of that. Flying with the legal stuff. Let's get off that subject because we don't want to
fly with it.
Incriminate nobody.
I ain't say fly with it. All I was saying was you got enough money to buy that shit when you get there. Because if you got to use that shit, you don't want the same shit you done travel with and all that. But
comfort zone.
I'm not talking about
comfort
busting
zone
guns.
is your car. Comfort zone is your car. Pain is not comfort.
I'm not talking about busting guns. Okay, I'm talking about other things. But let's move on. LL Cool J got his Hollywood Walk of Fame star. That's a little piece of news. Thought that was dope. I used to,
absolutely.
Speaking of Atlanta, Future's bodyguard was shot in an Atlanta home last night, I believe. They're trying to figure out what went down. One of his bodyguards got killed last night. Now, Mike has his own radio show coming live soon, but he needs something from us, and we're going to let him explain what he needs from Ziggy and I.
I'm looking forward to Ziggy because I think Ziggy's going to be tougher. I'm looking forward to Ziggy's answer, but we're going to, as a skit on my show, Ziggy, we're cold calling my mom, okay? My mother who's in her late 70s, okay? Now, I want you guys to come up with a question you want me to ask her about me.
Now, mind you, we need to be respectful a little bit because she is, 70-something.
She can handle it, though. She's like, listen, I learned the cuss from her and all that. She's like not that, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had to raise me, so she knows.
I want to know. I want you to ask her, and this might be disrespectful, but hey, it's the Trap right now. You don't have to ask her. Ask her how many times she caught you beating off when you were young. Like, did she walk in and catch you?
How many?
Or like, has she ever walked in and caught you,
Have you ever caught me whacking off?
Of course. It's Mike.
Man, I'm the king of not getting caught with that shit. Are you kidding
And
me?
my next question is,
I can hear a leaf drop from 10 miles away.
Did you ever walk in on him, maybe had a girl snuck in the house and catch him doing something nasty?
Okay.
Ziggy, it's turn for your question.
I want to hear Ziggy's more than anything.
Well, I know Mike's preference of women is Moorish women, aka black women.
Okay.
So, my question would be to her: what if Mike walked through the door and he said, "Hey, Mom, check this out. I married this black woman. She got 3 kids with no education,
and we're moving in with you. and we're moving in with you."
Wait, say that again.
What's her reaction?
No. How many kids?
3.
3.
All right, Ziggy.
And she has no education and no job neither. And they're moving in with you, with your mom.
Yeah. One of her baby daddies dead. One of her baby daddies in prison. One of her baby daddies a dolphin.
No, I could just tell her, look, man, we only have to have the kids until the fathers get out of jail.
Okay.
Okay. That's 2 questions I got to ask my mom. LB, sure you don't want to come up with something else?
I'm trying to think.
Because I know she never caught me in that, so I know what her answer is going to be.
Ask her what she would do if you came to see her the next time dressed in high heels, a dress, and had a wig on and some fake breasts.
Okay.
What would she do? Would she disown you, or how would she feel about that?
I got it. I'm going to ask her. I think Cyber and I are going to do it this week. And Cyber's coming up with a question too, and I'm sure his is going to be pretty well thought of because he's had time to think about it, and you know how he does it. So we'll see how Mama's going to react to it.
You know what you should do? You should go to her with a Young Thug video where he dressed up like a girl and shit and say, "Hey, Mom, this is my new artist. What you think?"
She would have a ball with that. If anything.
Wait. With my question, tell her you're dressed like that because you're getting a change. You're having a sex change.
Sex change it is.
Yeah. And also, wait, I got a next question before I forget. The next question would be, ask her how would she feel. Ask her what does she think, because you have 5 women pregnant right now. They're all gonna have babies at the same time. 5 grandkids at the same time.
She might be actually happy about that.
5 at the same time. They're all black too.
Get married and have kids.
One of them's black, one of them's Japanese, one of them's white, one of them's Mexican. They're all different colors.
They're all ugly too.
Hey, somebody just made a stat on Facebook. They said niggas be bumping Future but don't have one. Dude, that's the realest shit I've seen today.
Yeah, I like that actually.
I don't even know what to say. Like, I love that. Damn.
Yeah.
Did you guys get to check out the link that I sent you today? Wiz Khalifa was on a radio show, and they said they had a beat and they wanted him to freestyle. And what the DJ did was he put on the Adele song "Hello," Regular, and Wiz did the best song ever to me. It's like a smoker's anthem. I think I'm gonna go get that record somehow and play that here. I loved it. He was singing, and did you get to check it out, Ziggy?
No, I didn't.
One thing that I did like, you guys might disagree with me, is 2 Chainz's new video. I just thought it was so funny. Like, the song's not really something that I don't really like the song that good, but his head on all those different types of bodies, and it just looked amazing. I love his new video, the technique that they used with that. Did you get to see it, Ziggy?
No, I seen some of the video. I checked it out for a little second, you know. I used to be a real big Wiz Khalifa fan. People don't know this about Wiz Khalifa. I'm going to tell you. Fool grinded. He grinded hard as fuck. Do you know where you could have downloaded that album with the black and yellow song on the fucking CD?
I went and saw him in concert when he first came out. He's awesome.
Moco Space. I had a Moco Space account. A girl turned me on to Moco Space. She was like, "You never heard of that?" I was like, "No, I never heard of that."
Right.
I went on Moco Space and got me an account, and I'm looking, then I see this dude named Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? So I started listening to him. And that's what first turned me on to Wiz Khalifa before he ever even made it.
I had to go see him when he started popping, and we got tickets, and when I took my daughter and her boyfriend out, it was amazing. He does a great live show.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he didn't get to where he's at from sucking. That's for damn sure. You know what I mean?
I love what he says in this Adele. If you haven't heard it, go watch it. Just Google
That's funny as fuck.
Wiz Khalifa Adele freestyle.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it's dope.
You see the guys blow up at the radio station when he was doing it? They were just like flipping when it was done.
Yes, I loved it. There's new music dropping. The only thing that I would like to say about new music that's coming out, I'm not even going to shout out anybody's music that's coming out except January 29th, Kevin Gates. I'm ready for that. I like Kevin Gates. I like his presence online. I think he's just one of a kind. I feel Kevin Gates. What do you think about him, Ziggy?
How he say retarded. Retarded.
He is. Like, he really is.
I went to go see him in concert a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't go to concerts. I don't be on none of that.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I battled with depression, man. I had to take Prozac for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. See, motherfuckers ain't grew up in no harsh-ass environment. They ain't had to do shit that they ain't want to do. So all these people be talking about this selling soul shit and all this goofy, dumbass shit. Motherfuckers only want to act black till you got to put your ass in them motherfucking shoes in them situations.
Another new video to look out for, our girl, she's family here, Mila Raines out of the BX. She dropped her Watchtower video. You're going to love it. Go check that out on YouTube. Big shout out to her and her team. They are incredible, just putting out work.
They're all over the place, man.
They are, and like I said, all of my artists are working right now. It's like every second of the day something's coming out, or I've got to do something. It's if you're not doing anything, something's wrong. If you're not busy, something's wrong. So it's a blessing, but it gets hectic. I would have somebody help me, but I don't trust anybody with somebody else's stuff. Like, I can't put my name on it if I can't. I don't know. I'm funny. I can't trust anybody to do something.
Well, have them write it up. Have them write it up, and then you proofread it before it gets out there. That will save you time.
That's more work for me to have to read somebody else's shit. Every tweet, every promo, everything. I can't go through all that, so I just do it myself.
That's what I understand too, man. If you don't have a team, you're pretty much fucked.
Now Right now, I live in North Carolina, and I don't watch football, but we're going to the Super Bowl. Carolina Panthers. Do you guys like the Panthers?
Yes, Cam Newton all the way.
Are you like a bandwagon jumper? You jump on different teams bandwagon when they winning?
No.
Yes, he is.
No. I'll tell you why.
I ain't never heard him mention no Cam Newton on here.
I'll tell you why I said Cam Newton. Because the team I hate the most in all of football is Denver. And the reason why I hate Denver is because they have the worst fans in all of football. So I am rooting for Carolina, period.
I'm rooting for Carolina, but I love the Steelers because they're black and yellow. I've told y'all that before. I don't know who plays for them. I don't care. I like black and yellow. But Ziggy, what do you think about the Panthers?
What I think about the Panthers...
You need me to mail you a shirt from Carolina?
I'm a Chicago Bears fan, diehard. No, but...
You look like a Chicago Bear fan.
Cam Newton deserve it, man. You know what I'm saying? He been working hard. But also, Peyton Manning deserve it too, man, because this boy done been in accidents, surgeries, and everything, and he still, like, I ain't giving up for nothing. And my mama from Tennessee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where he's from. Because that's where Manning's from.
Okay.
You know, so, man, I hope it just be a gridiron hell of a game.
Here's something that I do not want to happen, and I've already seen it twice so far. No local North Carolina rappers making the Panthers. And stop. Just stop.
Who's halftime entertainment?
I don't know, but listen. Petey Pablo, he's been on TV shows recently, so he does have a Keep Pounding song. But then I seen some little... I ain't even want to call him out like that. I know his name, but I'm not going to call it out, from Charlotte, North Carolina, trying to make a Panthers song. Stop trying to ride that wave, dude. It's not cool.
Petey Pablo get like 200,000.
Petey Pablo's different. Let him do it.
Petey Pablo is the king of the Carolinas.
So let him do it. Just let him do it. Why you got to do it?
And I fuck with PD Pablo because PD Pablo fuck with the GDs.
Now, are you going to make it like just because Carolina Panthers or Broncos or whoever's in the Super Bowl, you going to make a track about Panthers? No.
I mean, but I see the views that these kids are getting for doing these videos, man. That's ridiculous. So why not
These
do
are
it?
SoundCloud rappers.
David Banner just said that. Everything is set up for people to just do shit. Don't no motherfucker think no more.
Yeah. And they're doing it. That's the thing. They're doing it. Like,
Now,
I believe everything is in front of you, man. I believe whatever you want to do, you can accomplish if you do it smart and do it right. That's it.
we have to shout out some people I know that are tuned in. Ziggy, would you like to shout out some people right now? Yeah, man.
Yep. Shout out to my mama. You know, she always listening out there.
Hey, Mama. Mama Wisco.
And shout out my man Yankee out there in Kingston, Jamaica. He always fucking with
man.
me. They be fucking with me heavy out there in Kingston, Jamaica.
Nice.
I've been there once, and all I ever want to do is go back and just stay there. I'll just go there and live there. Tell one of them I'm coming to move in.
Hey, you know, since me and him really been in tune with each other the past couple years, I started looking at a lot of different things and a lot of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the hip hop culture, as far as fashion, that's where it comes from, Jamaica. But the way they do it is they put a spin on it when it get here. And it fucks it all up. You know what I'm saying? Because in the Jamaican communities, they don't play that homosexuality. That is not allowed at all, period. You know what I'm saying?
I think if I'm right, they have church on like Saturdays too.
Both. They read a book called The Holy Pivy. And that is the original Bible for black people. Man,
I never heard of it.
Man, you know Marcus Garvey. Have you ever heard of Marcus Garvey?
Yes.
Marcus Garvey wrote it.
Damn.
When Christopher Columbus came and first settled, he said,
Is that where you get your scripture from?
He's a Jamaica. And the reason why he settled in the Caribbean seas of Jamaica, because this book was going around talking about what Christians was going around the world doing and how to really live your life and be holy with God. So they was trying to destroy you. Man, this shit get funky, boy. If people really don't, you know what I'm saying, take heed and get some knowledge under your motherfucking belt and know what's going on out here, your ass gonna be a zombie.
I know.
They don't got to poison you. They don't got to put nothing in your dumb ass. They can put on MTV and you zombie by that. They can put some Nikes out and you zombie by that.
When I was in Jamaica, I was there for 9 days, and I really had the best time of my life. It was like February 29th or 28th, and it was so hot, like 90 degrees almost, and it was just everything you want and more. I went to the club. I didn't go to shitty-ass Margaritaville, the tourist spot. I told the driver to take me to the real shit, like on Belly. And he did. He took me to a club in Kingston. Yes, and I loved it. I loved every moment.
Some of the best food to me in New York is right there.
The best food there, because you eat outdoors there. There's no mosquitoes. It's just, I love it. It's insane.
If a person was a Rastafari, like they don't even eat certain shit like meat. They don't. Like,
I want me a Rasta man that can cook.
You want me to come around with a fat pussy, huh? You want me to come and get you right, all right?
Yeah, man.
You know
it goes down in the trap.
You know me a shot. See me a dance. See me not them fuck with a coffee. See. See me a righteous. But
keep going, man.
I keep to myself though. You know, you can't show your hand all the time, man. But when you show your hand all the time, man, you get forced into situations. That's why I keep telling people about this sell your soul shit and all this stupid shit. When you keep worrying about this dumb shit and all this goofy ass shit, you get sucked into a bunch of nothing.
Like the media. The people get sucked into it and share it without even reading it or...
Ziggy, I'll say this to you, man. One thing I've been trying to do, and I've been trying to work on really hard, excuse me, not saying how it's going to be successful or not, but I'm trying to create my own fucking environment. I'm tired of the environment I'm living in. I'm trying to have the right people in my life, online, offline, wherever it may be. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. Fuck everybody else.
Nigga, Brad Pitt. That's what I'm gonna tell somebody. People.
What are you smoking?
Loud. I be rolling them paper planes. You know, I don't smoke blunts. You know,
I don't get that.
Good for you. That shit ain't good for you.
Is that half tobacco and half weed?
No, it's weed.
Oh, okay. Right.
But it's in the paper plane, and you know, when you don't hit them paper planes, they go out. They're like a blunt where it keeps burning. But
because I live close to Canada, man, and I hang around a lot of people, man, and they when they roll a joint, man, it's half weed and half tobacco, and I can't stand that shit.
I don't know who does that. We don't do that in a trap.
Canadians brought that here.
Brad Pitt, what?
Check this out. This is what a lot of motherfuckers don't know about Brad Pitt, right? Brad Pitt got his own fucking island that he live on. The only time Brad Pitt is in the fucking state is when he got work to do. When that nigga ain't got no work to do, you know where he at? He living on his island that he owns.
So you want an island?
I'm saying, motherfuckers got to get some knowledge up under their motherfucking belts, man.
I wish I had my own island.
For this money. Stop looking for this money to show you which way to go in life. You know what I'm saying? Because I was blinded by that shit for a long fucking time. I had to have every pair of Jordans and every FUBU outfit, copy back. But once I started learning some shit, I started understanding.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Look, what I look like finna go get Robin Jeans $2,500 for an outfit, and these people might book me, and then I need that $2,500.
Right. That's true. Let's talk just a little bit about the station, eventlevel.com, and the Trap House Rock station, because, you know, we don't talk about it a lot. Let the new people that are watching know that you can just go straight to eventlevel.com/trap during the day, 24 hours a day, you know, listen to dope music. Make sure you do that. You don't need an app or anything on your phone. Just click it and go to it. Plug it in your big speakers, you know. We have lots of different shows here. You know, on eventlevel.com throughout the week. You'll see those posted up on the Trap House Rocks Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. So make sure you tune into the station. We've had a number of guests on our radio show. We just started doing this video show not long ago. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of those previous guests that we've had that were not on video, like Raekwon and like Juicy J and whoever else I would want to get. I've had 300 people. I need to go through the list and get some of those guys back on here and girls so we can see them on the video.
What about that?
What?
Video shout outs, just promos, you know?
You want me to let the people send me video shout outs to put on here?
Absolutely.
We'll think about that behind the scenes, but if you want to submit tracks to me, either an exclusive record just to play exclusively on the show that's not online anywhere, or you want your track in rotation at eventlevel.com/trap, send it over to me, MSLBMGMT. If you don't name it right, I will not click play. I will not look at your email. I'll just delete it. I won't even write you back and tell you fucked up. So make sure that you put your name. If your name is Young Dirt, then you need to put Young Dirt - whatever your song title is before you upload it to email. Don't write it in the email to me because I'm not renaming it for you. I get a lot of tracks, so not going to do any more work than I have to. So if you want me to hear it, or any other DJ or radio station or wherever, always name it right. I keep telling y'all that. A lot of people listen.
I want to say this, LB. I want to say this, and this is a fact. All the listeners, anyone tuning into this show, here's some cold facts. No other show has as much knowledge of the industry through and through than the Trap House Rocks.
We might not talk about it all the time.
That's all I'm telling you. There ain't another show on the net that can cover the ground that this show can cover as far as experience, whether it's social media, booking, whatever it may be. We know more than most. So to me, that's good.
Now, Mike gets in trouble with me sometimes for tooting my horn. It's not even his to toot, okay? And he loves to toot my horn. So right now, why don't you go ahead and toot my horn just a little bit since you love doing it so much?
Listen, it's this simple. It's really, if you want shit to happen, you gotta pay people to make shit happen. And one thing I love more is than in this business, helping someone reach their potential. That means when they're doing that, I'm making money too, and everybody's happy. So at the end of the day, I want everyone's fucking money because I want to make some good shit. I want to create good stuff and good artists and put good content out there for everybody at the end of the day. So, LB, you do that better than anybody I know online, period. So, to me, I would want to
I can only do what I can work with. Like, I can't help you if you don't help me help you. You know?
Yeah, because if I'm getting paid, that means you're doing better. Same thing goes for you guys, man. You guys getting paid, that means you're doing better.
You know, there's a lot of ways to avoid middleman, you know, in this industry. You just have to know the right people like us to avoid that middleman.
And if we don't know that person, we know somebody who knows that fucking person, right? So at the end of the day.
Now, Ziggy, you have some videos out there right now. You have some singles out there right now. You've got a new single coming called Guapo. We played it as an exclusive on the live show. But when can we look for the Guapo to be out there online? I know we played it exclusively, but when would you say that we would put that out there for the people to get?
It should be out a couple weeks, you know. Couple weeks. You know how iPhone would be.
I don't like, you know, I used to get records when I first started managing. I'd get new records and I'd be wanting to play them for people like, please listen to it. Listen, you're gonna love this. I don't leak any information anymore like I used to. There, you know, because I could tell a lot about the Guapo, but I'm not gonna go there.
Deadline sucks, Ziggy. That's all I know is don't give a deadline until you're like a few days away. You know?
Oh, yeah, always. You know that people be reaching, man. People be reaching. See, I'm a drop a jewel like this for some artists and things like this, right? See now, I got the song already did, the song been did, the video been did, remix. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still working. Like I'm trying to figure out the next move. I feel like this how I feel. If this sound nice to me, I need something that sound nicer.
All artists are gonna do that.
Not all. Not all.
Some of them will put out anything, but I understand you being so critical.
I see people still putting shit out.
But
they'll put a video on YouTube and they wouldn't even fucking label what song it is.
But Ziggy's thinking about it like this. I put this out, yeah, it's dope as fuck. I gotta come hard next time too, so that means more dope than the last one. Or equally as dope.
I think the biggest mistake artists make is they come out with fire and they don't have it backed up by anything else. Like, you know, they all think it's gonna take off, but they don't really think it's gonna take off. When it does, they're caught with their pants down because they got nothing standing already in line like Ziggy's doing.
Well, I'll tell you,
shit up. He's ready for something because he's not going to just be that one-time shit.
I'll tell you something else that happens. An artist may have a track that he made 5 years ago and that he had a video for and that he put out, but he didn't really get it seen and heard like he was supposed to. If he would have, it could have been the one, because there are those songs from some of my artists that's the one that we don't push. I used to make this one artist that I had 5 years ago. Well, I'm still with him, but every time we went to a show, I'd make him perform this song. And he used to get so mad at me. I'm so sick of this song. But I'm telling you, it's the one.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's been 2 years. That's the one the crowd likes. That's the one that they're familiar with. That's the one they like.
Yeah, because the artist usually gives them everything they don't care about.
Like the song All I Want Is Money from Butter to Great. It never gets old in the club. They know it. And when he goes, he does it, and they all sing it with him. They don't sing new songs with you because they don't know your new song.
Yeah, they get to know it. When you rock your tune that they do know, then you go into that shit.
It's important to pull that crowd when you're in a live place. You don't want me standing up there and people are sitting there like this, not moving.
You know,
saying shit like, hurry up.
The dumbest shit I hear rappers say, right, is they hate a mantra that they get stuck in. Because this is what the world view them as.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck. Nigga, I rock out with my cock out. I'll do that shit so big and set the bar so big for what it is that they love me for. That the next person that try to do it.
Now, I have a question for you. Since you said, before we get up out of here, since you said I will rock out with my cock out, we are going to do some money questions for me, you, and Ziggy before we get up out of here. We started a little bit early, so we're going to end a little bit early. My first money question would be to Ziggy. You know, you got this poppin' song, and you're going to go perform this. 200 shows this year. Every show, you're going to rock out. You're going to do that, the On One track. Okay, you're going to do the On One track, and you're going to rock out with your cock out at every show for $25 million.
No.
If it was big, he would.
No, I'm gonna tell you how.
No, you don't want men looking at his stuff. They're gonna be like ready to fight.
I'm gonna tell you why. She said 200 shows. We watch the band by this Skippy, right? What if there's little kids at them shows?
Ain't no kids in an 18 and up place.
But you ain't say that.
Okay, I'm sorry. A club, a bar where they serve alcohol, 21 and up. Rock out with your cock out of the zipper, the whole thing out the zipper, zipped up in it, so it make sure it stay out for the whole song. not zipped up in it like the skin, but close to where it won't go back in.
Around and stuff.
How much I'm getting paid per show?
You gotta flop it around.
You gotta, move.
How much I'm getting paid per show?
It's $25 million for 200 shows. You do the math.
Look at Ziggy wants to know how much to show so he can bail out halfway
Listen, just wait before you answer that.
You know I'm a very specific person, LB, so you can't really be asking me type of questions, because then I'm asking certain type of things. Are people allowed to film? Do I own all the film and publishing? Do I own the rights?
I didn't say all that.
See, and that's what I'm saying. See,
I'm telling you, you get $25 million to do 200 shows, and you're rocking out with your cock out. And by the way, that is my brand new money question. I love it.
No, because you mean to tell me these people finna go make $200 million off of me, and that's how, boy, you got me fucked up. And then I don't own the rights to that shit, and I can't do what I want to do with it.
You own all the rights to everything.
I own the rights to everything. I can take every video. Can't nobody use nothing.
You got to remember, you're going in this club because of Fly standing out there, all the people yuck mouths out there, all of them standing in the audience, and your dick's just hanging out. And you rap. You gonna do that?
Hey, check this out.
Ziggy's gonna pay people to.
If me and Cuzzo was in the room with a bitch,
you're not.
The bitch wanted us to take her down. It's the same motherfucking difference, because that's how it's gonna get in the motherfucking show anyway. Because if I get to rocking out with my cock out, now rapidly, a bitch gonna jump on stage, it's gonna stop the whole concert, because now we got a fiasco.
So he's taking the money.
He's taking the money.
You guys better be doing your thinking, because I'm gonna let you ask me a money question, each of you, before we go. Let me think.
What's my money question?
I'm getting there. I haven't thought of it yet, but I'm about to. Mike. For
yes,
done deal. It's getting a sex change.
Yes, no.
Yeah, sex change.
No.
50 million.
Listen, you got to make it a little realistic. Who the fuck's going to get a sex change for $20 million?
Bruce Jenner did it. Listen, $50 million to get that sex change, get that punani, and get that thing cut off.
If it could be reversed for 25, yeah.
You can't reverse it.
I'll go through a couple years of suffering.
They cut your stuff and pushed it up in there somehow.
If I can't reverse it, I ain't doing it. That's all there is to it.
Somebody's beating on the door at Ziggy's Trap House. But
Happy Sunday was the policeman. We got it on live on the trap.
God, I hope not. But it sounded like a real loud thing.
It sure did.
Yeah. See.
Come on, give me a different sex question than that, or whatever the question it is.
Are you gonna every time you leave the house to go anywhere, yours is gonna be the same way Ziggy's was. Everywhere you go, outside your house, you got to rock out with your cock out. Going to the store, going to the mailbox, whatever.
Yeah, I'm fucking doing a heartbeat.
You'll get locked up, but you got bond money. Now,
I won't care because when I was done with this little escapade, I would take out of town and nobody'd ever see me again. They could think about whatever they want to think about why I got my 50 million.
You know what a lot of people don't know about DMX? I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all fuck with DMX. That's a
what
gangster.
does DMX have to do with rock out with your cock out?
That's a gangster. I fuck with DMX.
I do too. I love it.
You know, Jada Kiss said one of his wildest ever moments is when DMX hopped on the stage to perform "Get at Me, Dog," and in the middle of his verse, the nigga just pulled his pants down and just was flinging his dick everywhere.
That's DMX. You can expect that from him, and I loved it every
Nobody's going to be shocked at
Now,
DMX because he don't give a fuck.
We're getting ready to get up out of here, but I'm going to give you guys, this is your one and only chance to ask me a money question.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. I know it's going to be something about somebody white, but go ahead.
LB, for, was it 25 million we got to do?
You give me the money you want to give me to see if I'll do it.
I'll give you $50 million. Okay? $50 million. If you sleep with me, okay, and while we're laying in bed, I take a selfie of us. And it goes all over Facebook and says, you got to put the post, my hubby.
Let me tell you something, okay? And I'm going to be as real as I can with you. I'm going to be as real as I can with you.
Yeah.
Don't comment till after I'm done. If I didn't do it, I'd have so many people mad at me. All my artists would be mad at me. I'd be mad at me. My mama would be mad at me.
But are they paying you $50 million?
Well, if I got 50 million, I'm just saying, if I've got 50 million, listen, I'm gonna just tell you like this. It don't even matter if people's gonna be mad at me or happy. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of your ass. I'm gonna take like 10 pictures. Just my new what's up?
Would you take less?
You see Mariah Carey marrying a billionaire. Why you think she do it? Because the money.
Let me ask you this then. What's the least amount of money you take?
That's a hard damn question.
Hey, you know Mike be on Backpage.
I'll do it for $1 million.
I mean,
I'll do it for $1 million, no less.
Really? And you'd have to post it for.
But
for
it's you, Mike.
year.
I'll do it for like 500 grand.
500?
I can do it because as soon as we make them 10 pictures and I get my money, I'm ghost.
And it's got to be on your Facebook profile.
Put it on there. I ain't
For a
gonna be
year.
on Facebook. I'm gonna be out spending money.
You got to own it. You got to walk to the store with your hand in my hand.
Oh
You
no,
gotta go to
you didn't say
Fence
nothing about all
Videos
that.
He went from pictures. He got happy. See,
You went from fuck to picture to riding around with him.
Listen, no, you got to go to a video shoot with me and claim me.
I'll take you right up in there, y'all. Everybody, be nice to him.
All right, that's my question, Ziggy.
That was a great question. Ziggy, would you like to ask Miss LB a money question before we get up out of here tonight?
For 200 million.
That's a lot of money. It's gonna be something terrible.
Would you cross over to the other side and promise that all your the rappers that you manage will be with you?
Cross over to what side? You didn't tell me what side you talk about.
Women.
Evidently, it got to be the opposite side from what you already said.
I thought you meant white people.
It's only good and bad.
How much money?
It's only good and bad.
Do I have to eat?
Of course you got to eat. 3
200
times
million.
a day.
No.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Listen, I need money so bad all the time, and money comes, money goes. But I couldn't do that because I couldn't eat it. I couldn't like it. I couldn't touch you. I couldn't let you touch me. I couldn't smile at you. I couldn't. It's just not me.
Listen, I've wiped my uncle's ass when he was sick.
They'd be like, "Why you doing that shit?" Because I can't. That's one thing I can't do. I can't do women. It's just not me.
Ooh, I ain't say women.
What'd you say?
I said it's only two sides, good and bad.
What do you mean by bad? Am I good now or am I bad now?
What side you sit on the good side? You sit on for the good of cause mankind, right?
I'm going bad. I'm showing out. I'm going all bad for 200 million.
I mean, I don't know about that because
What kind of bad things would I have to do?
But see, that's the same thing about what they be saying about people who be talking about the devil worshiping and.
Oh, you mean that side? No, I ain't going that route. No, I ain't going that route. No, I'm not going switching sides to the devil. No, I ain't eating no girl, and I ain't going to the devil. Jesus loves me, and I love dick. There you have it. And we're gonna get up out of here tonight.
Wow, could you imagine you just put those two words together like that? Did you just hear that, Ziggy? What you just did?
Jesus probably mad at her.
Shit happens. Shit happens. We will see y'all next time. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Only on the Trap.
Only in the Trap. Shit. Really?
Where your ass was at when we was putting in that work. Blood on the shit, screaming finally come first. Nigga wasn't around when we was warring over turf. Just to get paid on the 15th of first. Where your ass was at for the dreads touch the shoulder. Where your ass was at when clubs was trying to get over. Trying to hang around cause the chains got gold. Where your ass was at when the money was owed. Where were you? Before I copped all these bills. Loyalty is everything and niggas for themselves. Where your ass was at when the guys was getting knocked off. Had to play the cab road, dropping these off. Where your ass was at when hoes didn't give us time though. Copping 2 cents when I was trying to get a 9 though. Where your ass was at when we were trapping off the prime codes. Where your ass was at, tell the truth, fuck your line, folks.
Where your ass was at, dog, when niggas wouldn't feed. Where your ass was at, dog, bitches didn't eat. Where your ass was at, dog, niggas tried to run off. Where your ass at, dog, made me put his gun out. Where your ass was at, dog, you went and switch sides. Where your ass was at, dog, niggas spread lies. Where your ass was at, dog, I'm about to come slide. Where your ass was at, dog, now I'm surviving.
Where your ass was at when we was standing in the lunch line. Where your ass was at when we was selling 2 for $5. Where your ass was at when we was deep in 1 bedroom. Now they call me bro like we came from the same way. Where your ass was at before I caught Balenciaga. Couldn't get a Bulls jacket, red and black Chicago. Now you wanna hate cause I rest in the condo. My buddy stay on my side everywhere I go. Where your ass was at, we had backs on the TVs. Hoes didn't like us, now they whining like CC. Swear it's unbelievable, you wouldn't even believe me. Wanted raw to carry my seeds like kiwis. We be them niggas everybody say they can to. Didn't know we was ordering off the dollar menu. Couldn't afford a drink, yeah, cause the rent due. Now we copy cases at every single venue.
Where your ass was at, dog, when niggas wouldn't feed me. Where your ass was at, dog, when bitches didn't eat me. Where your ass was at, dog, when niggas tried to run off. Where your ass at, dog, you made me put his gun out.
You're tuned into The Trap. Miss LB Management.
Blackster
063. Eventlevel.com. Indie Republic. We are indie.